Hello MacroHard community, welcome back. So today I was working on the core contracts of the protocol, and while doing that I realized something pretty interesting. We all know that we can deploy arbitrary codes on the Ethereum smart contract. Now for every operation that we use inside the code, we need to pay certain amount in the form of Ethereum, and this amount is known as gas. Now what is surprising is that if we want to access something in the storage, which is the hard disk, then the amount of gas that is needed to read the storage is 10 times cheaper than the amount of gas that is required to write something inside the storage. Now, why is there such a huge gap of 10 times? The reason behind is that storage is becoming more and more expensive day by day, especially for blockchains where the memory inside the code is persistent, which means that once you write something or store something on the blockchain, then it cannot be erased forever. And on top of that, there are more and more applications being deployed and more users joining the network. So this increases the storage of blockchain monotonically. And this asks a very serious question, which is about the future of the blockchains. Now, this question is also known as scalability of a blockchain. So how to scale blockchain with time, with contracts, and with users. Although the problem is pretty serious, you don't have to worry about it because there are some interesting solutions that are being developed. First solution that we have also discussed in one of the previous videos is Rollup. In summary, Rollups, also known as Layer 2, are separate blockchains which post regular compressed data to the main chain. And by doing this, it expands the functionality of the main chain. Now, the good thing about Rollups is that whatever data that is there on the main chain, for example Ethereum, is accessible by the Rollup blockchain. However, this communication doesn't go backwards, which means that if some data lies on the Rollup blockchain, then that data cannot be read by the main chain. And similarly, if there are two Rollups connected to the same main chain, then those two Rollups cannot communicate or talk to each other by accessing each other's memory. So these are in summary the pro and cons of rollups in a very high level. The next solution that is proposed to solve the scalability issue is sharding. Now at a high level, sharding means dividing the network of blockchain into chunks, and this division can be done for the network of miners or the network of users. Although sharding theoretically solves the problem of blockchain scaling, however it is technically very difficult to implement sharding, especially when you want to upgrade an old chain like Ethereum to a new sharded version. A third solution which is emerging these days, although it was never expected, is the following. So there will be multiple blockchain networks, for example Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, Binance, and each of these networks will be a hub of a particular activity. For example, Ethereum will be the hub of DeFi, Avalanche will be the hub of gaming finance, Solana being the hub of Web3, and so on. Now, an external tool, also known as a bridge, will connect these independent blockchain networks so that we can transfer assets from one chain to another, and with more functionality, there can be communication between two separate and independent blockchain networks. And this way, different ecosystems can work on their blockchains and bridges can connect these two ecosystems and thereby expanding the overall use case of blockchain and solving the scalability problem. Again, there are some issues with the bridge, mainly that bridges are not secure so far and there have been multiple hacks on bridges. Alright, so these were the three main solutions that are being implemented right now for blockchain scalability issues. And let's see what happens in the future and where does the steady state emerges. So that was all for today. If you find this video helpful and you think that this video delivers authentic content, then press the like button so that it reaches to more YouTube users. And if you're watching this channel for the first time, then subscribe to MacroHard and become part of this community where we are building the next economy. So see you tomorrow, and until then, take care and bye-bye.